Hello and welcome to new series on governance in India for civil services. Let's start today's session with human rights. Meaning of human rights. Rights every human is entitled to simply because they are human. They are inalienable, inviolable, and derived from human dignity. Essential for survival, freedom, and development. Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, 1948. First International Statement of Human Rights, known as International Magna Carta. Contains 30 articles, grouped into 4 parts. Articles 1 to 2, Basic Principles. 1. All humans are born free and equal in dignity and rights. 2. Rights apply to everyone without discrimination, race, sex, religion, etc. Articles 3 to 21, Civil and political rights includes, right to life, liberty, equality before law, freedom from slavery and torture, right to fair trial, presumption of innocence, right to privacy, movement, asylum, right to nationality, marriage, property, freedom of thought, religion, expression, assembly, right to participate in government. Articles 22 to 27, Economic, social and cultural rights includes, right to social security, right to work, equal pay, rest and leisure. Adequate standard of living, food, housing, medical care, right to education, participation in cultural life. Articles 28 to 30, Duties and limitations. Rights must exist within a social/international order. Rights can be limited for morality, order, welfare. No state/person may destroy these rights. International Bill of Human Rights consists of 1. UDHR, 1948, 2. ICPAIR, Civil and Political Rights, 1966, 3. ISCR, Economic, Social and Cultural Rights, 1966, 4. 2. Optional Protocols to ICPAIR. 1st, allows individuals to complain against states. 2nd, aims at abolition of death penalty. Other important international human rights conventions: elimination of racial discrimination, 1966, elimination of discrimination against women, CEDAW, 1979, Convention against torture, 1984, right to development, 1986, rights of the child, 1989, rights of migrant workers, 1990, rights of persons with disabilities, 2006, Human Rights in India. Constitutional provisions. Preamble. Ideals: justice, social, economic, political, liberty, equality, fraternity and dignity. Fundamental rights, Part 3, 1. Right to equality. 2. Right to freedom. 3. Right against exploitation. 4. Right to freedom of religion. 5. Cultural and educational rights. 6. Right to constitutional remedies. Directive principles, Part 4, Economic, social and cultural rights classified into, 1. Socialistic. 2. Gandhian. 3. Liberal, intellectual, judicially expanded rights. Examples: right to health, right to privacy, right to speedy trial, right against torture, right to travel abroad, right to free legal aid. Important human rights laws: Bonded labor system, Abolition Act, Protection of Civil Rights Act, Persons with Disabilities Act, Minimum Wages Act, Protection of Human Rights Act, 1993, defines human rights as rights relating to life, liberty, equality, dignity. Includes rights in Constitution plus international covenants, ICPAIR, ISCR. India joined these covenants on April 10, 1979. National Human Rights Bodies, Table 1.1, National Commission for SCS, Article 338. National Commission for STS, Article 338A. Special Officer for Linguistic Minorities, Article 350B. National Human Rights Commission, PHRA. 1993. National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, CPCR Act 2005. National Commission for Women, NCW Act 1990. National Commission for Minorities, NCM Act 1992. National Commission for Backward Classes, NCBC Act 1993. Central Commissioner for Disabled Persons, PWD Act 1995. State Human Rights Bodies, Table 1.2, State Human Rights Commission, PHRA 1993 State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, CPCR Act 2005 State Commissioner for Disabled Persons, PWD Act 1995 State Commission for SCS/STS State Commission for Women State Commission for Minorities State Commission for Backward Classes, all created by state laws or executive orders. Thank you for joining today's session. Remember, knowledge grows when shared. Stay inspired and keep learning.